Hey team, you asked, we're delivering. Today's strength training all over. It's only 30 minutes, so we're going to do 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds of rest in between. We're going to go for a full 30 rounds with no rest or recover except for those timed intervals. You guys ready?
Let's do this.
All right. Grab some dumbbells. We recommend starting with a lighter dumbbell to kind of warm up. I'm going to start the timer. We'll have 15 seconds to get our dumbbells. We're going to start with some gorilla rows. All right, so gorilla rows are putting you guys, you girls, you people into a squat position. So again, if you guys can't get down low enough to the floor to reach these rows, you can always use a bench or an elevated position and kind of row from there. Okay, so let's get into this. So gorilla rows, they have us hinging at the hips, really kind of sitting back in our heels. The girls that do in-house with us, they know I like these, so they'll be used to them. Yeah, Amanda, you got this one, right? So again, we're starting to warm up the legs a little bit. We just want to make sure, let me show you this, that we have our back in a nice flat position. A lot of the time we see people kind of arching because they're trying to get down to those dumbbells. You want to keep your elbows right close in and focus on the contraction as you pull the dumbbells up. So again, sitting into the heels. Starting to feel this a bit?
Love this.
Make sure to tuck and roll. I usually leave my dumbbells on the floor when I do that.
You leave them everywhere. Everybody knows this.
So, exercise number 2. It's going to sit to stand.
Oh.
Wow, just grab some 25s. Okay. Well, it's a seated bicep curl with a
start light.
Hammer.
It's my starting weight.
I just saw the 25s come out, and I'm like, wow, okay. So
I missed a big part of the rules.
Okay, the rules are we got to warm up, right? You will see different structures as we go through these programs, obviously. You'll see Cheryl curling 80-pound dumbbells.
I was going to do gorilla rolls again.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing here. So you guys, we're using benches now on our platform. Before we kept it pretty simple because we didn't have this stuff back then. So even a chair. I know a lot of the girls actually do have benches, but just some sits to stands. Okay, now we're moving into squats. So again, you can use body weight. My heart rate's up a little bit.
Yeah.
I know. So squats, we're going to go heels under hips. Toes are out just a little bit, and we want those knees to go over the toes as you sit down. Oh, I just sat on my bench.
Cheater.
Let me move a little bit further forward. But the bench squats are a real thing too, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So if you do feel a little bit kind of leery just about doing a freestanding squat, what you can do is just kind of go back to your chair, sit her down, and then stand up. I'm going to go back over here. So again, pushing through the heels. Are you doing the same? Oh, she's doing shoulder stack too.
Yeah.
Other ways you can do this. If you had one dumbbell, you can do a goblet hold, right? Some girls kind of hold their dumbbells out to the sides. The thing is, because when the knees go out in the squats, they kind of push the arms out a little bit. Not everybody's comfortable with that. All right, back to sit down, because we're just like that. You go back to the 25s again.
I like shoulders.
Alternating overhead press. So we're going to be going over and above our heads. Hopefully you guys, I'm pretty sure they can hear those beeps at home.
Oh my goodness. Bleeding ears.
Bleeding ears. So a 30-minute get into it type of a deal. These are actually really fun because they reconnect us obviously to the people that have been on my journey and your journey, right? Through fitness that we really don't get to work out with anymore. I'm thinking these are great because when we're not here, our team can just jump on. Yeah, so they don't miss those circuit training.
I miss doing the strength. I feel very, what's her name? Rusty, obviously, but I love the strength stuff.
Now, Cheryl's committed to moving at the same time, so you may see me kind of play around.
Synchro weightlifting is a thing.
She's like, they like that
stuff. It's the Olympics, next Olympics.
Tip overs. These are kind of dangerous ones. We want to roll our shoulders back. It's like we're pulling our hips back and then hinging front forward for a little stretch in our hamstring and glutes. So on this one, common errors is, well, people let the dumbbells kind of pull their shoulders forward, and then they get an arch going in their back. So we want to pull the shoulders back, shoot the hips back, and get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. You got to brace your core on these ones. Again, I'm kind of sticking with the 8s just to warm up. Cheryl's got two 2,000-pound dumbbells. I don't even know. Those things, okay, dumbbells are so expensive these days. A 1,000-pound dumbbell would be like $3,000 for one dumbbell. They'd be $6,000 dumbbells.
Who's lifting a 1,000-pound dumbbell?
You are obviously for warm up. Okay, moving on to chest press. So we're going to dedicate this move to Sandra, who comes to our class all the time. She loves to do elevated hips. So again, you don't have to do the elevated hips, but we're pulling up to high bridge. Chest press just has the elbows coming down and then coming up for a little contraction over middle chest. So again, you don't have to go crazy on the depth of the bend in your elbows. I like to tell the girls in studio, but telling you all online, that it's the contraction that we're finding right at the top of the movement. If you want more glute, you can elevate your hips a little higher. Just make sure your low back feels cool. And if your shoulders are a little bit cranky, you can try pulling your elbows in a little bit closer to your body. So if something doesn't feel right, kind of adjust around that. Don't keep working within that zone of pain.
One thing I think I've learned from you is lifting with intention, like not just going through the motions, but if I'm working my chest, to be squeezing those muscles.
Yeah,
so you're
get so
actually
much further ahead, eh?
very focused on that part.
Okay, let's move into some core. So we're going to move into,
Skull crushers.
some skull crushers.
Got to keep you on track, woman.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. You can use one dumbbell or two. I think we're both using two right now. But if you did just have, limited equipment, if you had like one dumbbell, I'll show you here. We would be grabbing this, 2 hands here, and around and through. If you have other pieces of equipment too, kettlebells are fun to work with because they're odd-shaped objects. We did one of those in class the other day where we just kind of like put out the various things for people to do some movements in. So it was kind of fun. You want to secure your shoulder blades to the bench and just make sure that it's kind of just really from your elbow to your hand that's moving with a nice full extension. Okay, so after this, we're moving into core. Drop the dumbbell center chest, sit up and through. Okay, lower leg lift. So I think you're going to keep your head down on these ones. Is that what you'd said?
No, I might have to put them up just because I fall off.
Now she's changing her mind. Okay, fair enough. Lower leg lifts. If you are on a bench, you can grip the side of the bench if you want. If you need support for your head, you can always put hands behind head, allowing your head to fall in towards your hands. You can keep your head on the floor as well or on the bench. And you can always kind of put those hands behind your lower back just to give yourself some stability. So lots of ways to do this. You can even alternate with just one leg at a time, almost like a scissor. And if keeping both legs up are too much, you can do a few reps on one leg and then switch it up.
I think the key is to keep your lower back pushing into that bench or the floor.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we've learned from physio, just to help spread it where you're putting the pressure in your back.
Yes, our darling Hannah, who takes care of us, right? A little bit of a stretch if you need. Moving into toe touches after this. So again, I find the part that challenges people the most is kind of keeping both legs up because you want to keep them far enough back that they're not pulling front forward. So we're just going to, my back is making noises. Guess what noises it's making? Oh, God.
Don't judge me for the bend in my legs.
I'm judging you hard.
I know you always do.
So you can do one leg, you can do two legs. Some people cross their ankles on this. Sometimes the neck gets a little bit tired. Can you feel that burning a little bit?
A little bit?
It's a nice little... Okay, here we go. A lot of it.
A lot of it.
Right? Listen, I made those abs.
I came with these. Thank you.
Okay, well, I created your ass then, okay?
Truth.
Fair enough. Hashtag that. So small pulses, again, pushing that low back in. My neck feels a little bit tired this morning, so I'm going to put some support, bending at the knees, and then rolling up into a plank. My core feels engaged. After that.
Is that what we call that?
That's engagement. So you can go high hands, right? You can go onto elbows if you want. You can even put some movement into it. We just want you to make sure that you're not ass up, belly down. We're going to scoop the tailbone, engaging the core. right? Dropping the body, making sure that the joints are right underneath the shoulder and just squeezing the ribs and pulling the belly button into
We'll have
spine.
to bring back that plank challenge too.
Oh, God.
We haven't done that in a while.
I don't even know if everybody knows what you're talking about.
Well, then they'll have to stick around and see what we
here
need.
we go. Remember that time?
Remember that time?
Now, again, we've already done one round. Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything's kind of warmed up at this point. You can grab some heavier dumbbells.
Bigger
for
than
round
8?
2. Bigger than 8. She's judging my 8s.
Not. I looked over thinking, what is she lifting? I see 8s. I'm like,
Roll it
okay,
up.
I'm.
Shoulders back. I'm going to put back my... Why are you in my stack? You have your own stack here.
I didn't know there was separate stacks.
Oh, my God.
I was just grabbing whatever.
Oh, my God. I literally
Someone's
set
got
it
to
up.
keep this going.
I set it up for hers and hers. We literally got our own dumbbell on each side.
She forgot to explain that part to me.
Like, you're a woman. You should just know. You're
I
like,
do not.
this is effective. I don't want you crossing lines. Get out of my space.
But I like your dumbbells better.
Oh, my God. Now we're sharing dumbbells. So back to the gorilla rows. Back good. So nice and straight. Again, sitting back into those heels. If your lower back is having a bit of a time, remember, just bring the dumbbells up onto an elevated position. I know this position is kind of tough.
I love this position.
We do want to lean into those dumbbells, though. Leave the dumbbells on the ground as you tuck and roll. What are you doing for the bicep?
I'm going to do 20.
You know what? I'm going to try 20s too, actually. I was looking at
do
them.
it.
I'm going to do it. Worst case scenario, I can drop down back to my 8s. So we bicep curl. Then when we stand up, we hammer curl. Okay. So if you wanted to use a heavier dumbbell, but lifting at the same time was too much, you can always alternate. I think that's what I'm going to do for these, just so I can focus on form here. And then sit back down. These ones get me going.
These are awesome. Yeah.
These ones get me going with the sit to stands. I bet people in YouTube land, the ones that
YouTube land.
it's a beautiful play. I think I just did a bicep curl.
Are we just doing bicep curls?
Well, we do bicep and then hammer.
Oh, right. Oh, you mean when you're standing?
Yeah, I did a
Like,
bicep
what are we
curl.
doing if we're not doing bicep curls?
Squats.
Okay.
Oh, God. I don't
What
know
hold
what
are you
these
doing?
20s. Okay, let's give her a go. Heels, hips, and then we're going to stack them up here.
I'll do this.
What are you doing?
This.
Okay, that sounds cool. I love stacking them on my shoulders. Okay, so knees over. We're trying to get ranges of motion here, but we don't want to go down so low that we lose a nice straight spine. So we don't want our tailbone scooping underneath us as we come down, right? So chest up. Up and through. You got her. How are you feeling?
Good. I was just thinking I have a lot more snapping and crackling than we did last time we did this. Like snap, snap, snap.
The
Crackle.
gravel and twigs of menopausal, perimenopausal
Right?
bodies. I know.
50s never looked so good.
Well, you're not there yet, my sweet.
Almost.
Yeah. Oh, there was a good
See?
one. I know. You know what? Seated alternating
I don't
overhead
want
press.
20s for this. I don't
I'm gonna
think.
keep the 20s. What are you doing?
I'm going to keep the 20s.
Okay. It looked like you weren't, but then when you
wasn't.
saw I was,
Yes. I just-
you boo. Up and through.
Shoulders are, they're alternating, so that's it.
They're I love alternating actually.
We all have a weaker spot. Shoulders are mine for sure.
My shoulders are not strong either, but I like doing shoulders because I've never really had large shoulder muscles.
They're
So
beautiful.
my shoulders?
Yes. Yes. But I meant like big, beautiful shoulders.
Oh, like in general. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking.
Yours are
mine
beautiful.
specifically. So, okay, well, we'll move on from that. It kind of hurt a little bit. Tip overs are up next on the roster. So, putting those dumbbells down slow and steady. Shoulders throw back on this one. Chest stays tall. What are you looking for?
More than 25.
You've taken them all.
I was looking for bigger.
It's enough for today. Okay,
Okay,
chest up,
okay.
shoulders back. You want to pull your shoulders back in. There we go. Tipping at the hips with just a soft bend in the knee. Okay, so these are not hingy at the knee ones. These are hingy at the hip ones. So we're going to get a nice little stretch in the hamstring. We wanted to make just a nice and all over program today, right? So get a little bit of quad.
I used to think it was really important when I first started, because I could touch my toes, to get my weights to the floor.
Oh.
So I'd let my arms out, like my shoulders out of the
that
socket.
was the goal.
Yeah, well, no, that's just because I didn't know the right position and where we should be putting.
Yeah, but your goal was to take like flexibility on it.
I just thought that was doing it to the max,
Okay.
but I realized it's
max.
not. To the max.
To the max. All right. Should we do some chest press?
Yeah.
Hips up. Hips up. Rolling it down. Oh, that's always a really refreshing connection onto that bench. It is brisk down here in the studio. So studio looks a little bit different. They're like, hey, where is that nice stone wall? Well, no.
It's too zen for this.
It's too zen. We got to get gritty on this. And we chose not to use music on this one. Everyone at home, I'm going to try and put some lead-in graphics as well on this. So, the 10 exercises, going to play around with our editor a little bit over the next couple days.
I'm going to keep her in check, people. No exploding hips when she thrusts up or anything.
No.
I put my foot down. I'm like, no, we're not going to go on fire when we do something fiery. Like, no.
Dropping it down to skull crushers. I'm going to move on to one dumbbell with this one. And just keeping this here. So, you can have some fun with these editing programs that we have, and
if that's what you do, fabulous. I'm just
I got Ixnate on that one. Skull crushers, nice range of motion. You can really work a nice depth off the bench if you do have a bench. Inhale to exhale. Now we are using dumbbells today. If you didn't have a bench, just go on the floor, right? And for the sits to stands, definitely on a chair, up and through. We appreciate, obviously, everyone out there, too, as we kind of like play around with the platform, up and through, trying to get the aesthetics down of even having these videos on YouTube, just to give you guys a nice polished product. It will be a work in progress. All right, always making sure to bring that dumbbell center chest, sitting up and through. Let's move on to the lower leg lifts. I lost her there for a sec. So again, lower leg lifts, rolling down. You can place your hands behind your low back, or if you want to, you can just kind of elevate the core. So again, feedback on this. We talk. They can have their tunes cranked up in the background.
That's good.
You know what I'm wondering right now? Why is she not higher on her bench? Why is she so far down? The feet are so close to me. Do you know how long we talked about setting up her bench and how many positions she pulled it in before settling on this one?
I'm not she's touching me.
She's
looking at me.
She's always looking at me.
Always.
Almost there. This is a nice little combo. So if you want to cross your ankles, just pull your knees to chest for a little bit of a stretch. Toe touches next. She's making them weighted. You're on my side. Your side is closer.
I like this.
Oh, my God.
I'll put it back.
When you guys are working out with your lover, I wonder if they have these same arguments.
I don't know. Do they work out together?
I don't know.
They should.
They should. They should. And if they can't, well, that's okay.
It's okay.
Hopefully
Grab a piece of pie, watch your partner work out. It's good. Nice coffee. We have a lot of people that say they watch us, they don't work out, but they drink their coffee and just think it's funny. Work out by osmosis, right?
I think whatever floats your boat, man.
Well, my sister said that. She's like, I'm not doing it, but I'll grab a piece of pie and watch you guys do it.
Grab a piece of pie.
I love it.
Okay.
Do what makes you happy.
Cherry pie. Okay, that is burning. Rolling up and through for plank. Knees, hands, elbows. Where are we going with this?
I'll go back to my elbows.
Sure. Oh, you're too... What? You seem to impeach my space again.
Well, over there.
I
was
literally have her
hidden.
ponytail right underneath my nose right now. Okay. Anyways, dropping the hips, tucking the tailbone, squeezing the butt cheeks. Ooh, straighten out those legs too. That's my favorite cue. You really like.
That's why I want to give them a slightly different view.
Okay. It's just, I think it's weird that your ponytail's right underneath my mouth right now. Okay, we don't have to do that. There's no need for that. Oh my God.
See
One
what
more
she
rep.
puts up with.
Listen, we've been working out for like 20 minutes already.
Oh.
That's great. Oh. Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Because like even with us, we were upstairs, dropping down to your knees. You can always stretch it back too.
There's
Do
no
a bit of a child's
time.
pose. What's that?
Back to gorilla rows.
Back to the rows. Yeah, man.
You're just not going to use any?
I have them here. It's just that you keep, again, stealing my stuff.
These are mine.
No, they're not.
I've had them over there the
Why
whole
were
time.
they on the floor of my side?
Because I had to set them down gently in order to switch from chest press.
Okay, guys, it's going to get better. She's pissing all over the place on these workouts, really.
Marking my territory.
Jesus, it's no longer called Coach Kate Durst. It's
No, it's us.
K&C Fitness. So.
And she is the one that decided that.
Well,
I was fine with Coach Kate.
I'm okay with sharing stuff. I mean, I
Yeah, I
think
know.
I think we're a team on this. Like,
I think they like it.
Kate,
And if you don't, you can comment.
Kate and Cheryl Fire Services.
Paracate.
Kate.
Your own ambulance and everything.
Who doesn't want me as a first responder?
I don't. I interviewed you for it.
This
Oh,
was
yeah.
a thing. Seated to standing,
I'm going 25s.
curls to hammers.
Whew.
Okay, hey, listen. Curls to hammers. She's on fire, kids. She's
This
back.
is where those big fire bombs show up.
Oh my God, fire. Do you want that in your life on this
No.
channel?
We do not.
I can do edits. I can do edits where I like zoom in on her bicep. And there's just a big flame coming from it. I can give her fire eyes too if you guys want. Or we can just lift. I can do it all. I can do it all. Right there. Locking it in. Perfect. Okay, let's do some squats. Where do you want? Do you want shoulder stack?
I'm the shoulder stack. I
Yeah,
got
with the heavy ones. I'm going to go
heavier
center.
ones.
So what some of the people do too is they bring their dumbbells right center. Let me come on over here. This is like encouraging a forward fold. So you really got to make sure to stay up on this one because really what happens when that dumbbell is front forward, it wants to pull front forward. So, but just to give you some, you know what, I hate that. I don't like that at all.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing it.
One cue I did get from physio was to help with your strength. A lot of times we put our chin out
Ugh.
when we do it. Make sure you tuck your chin back
Yeah.
so your spine's in line.
Yeah, that's a huge
And I
one.
catch myself doing that, especially when we get more fatigued. So make sure you tuck that chin back in. Helps you keep everything aligned. You actually have more strength
Yeah.
and balance.
The neck, just that
And it's
poor
better on the
eh?
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels good to do some nice squats here. Right on. Okay. Seated alternating overhead press. You know where I'm feeling it? Where I always feel it when we start working out again? The grip strength.
Yeah.
30 minutes of dumbbell. Yeah, you can definitely feel it right in the grip. So again, hopefully this is enough for our friends at home. The all over programs are super popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the 30-minute mark is kind of what people have.
People like our ass and abs too, though.
They do.
And I mean, not physically. Or maybe they
Well-
do. But
And whose ass and whose abs? I'm gunning for her, kids. I'm gunning for her. I don't know if I'll ever catch her with those abs. Those are pretty impressive abs. So making sure you're stabilizing at the core, full extension. A lot of people have a hard time going up on top. With these presses, they kind of shoot a little bit further forward just because of their posture. So just making sure that everything feels cool.
Tip-overs.
Tip overs. Let's do it. Shoulder width apart, chest up. Okay, so again, straight spine, pulling your shoulder blades back into your spine. You ready to roll?
yes.
Shooting those hips back. And then up and through. You got her. So we will be bringing in some different formats on these workouts, especially in the summertime. We have we have 3 areas.
I always wanted a home gym.
Yeah.
This is so much.
But we do have a garage gym where there are other things. So for those of you that do have cables at your home or squat racks or different forms of cardiovascular, we will be bringing in some of those too. Some folks that go to the gym.
Yeah.
Right? We will be bringing in cables and stuff like that too. So that's a great workout to take to the gym with you. You can load us up on your phone.
But we also have alternatives we can show them with our clamps if they have the same type of thing in the basement. Maybe they want to build their own system.
For sure. Yeah, just some things are not really, we can't replicate some of them. Chest press with hips up because the cables are just one on their own, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what though? A lot of our people do work out from home, but you know what they also do? They travel and they stay in hotels.
Yeah.
So that's a really great alternative too. Again, we're gonna be working on this for years now. Like we're back on YouTube. We're staying.
We'll do resistance bands one too, because that's sometimes people travel with those, right?
Absolutely.
Give a lot of modifications.
My chest is starting to shake now. Right here. And then talking about fueling after weight training as well, right? Making sure that we do have those after workout shakes.
All right. Forgot about those.
Yes. I don't cook them either. She cooks them. So skull crushers. Up and through. Yeah, you know what I'm doing? My head is never stopping. Cheryl's really starting to understand how my head doesn't stop. Like, I think she knew that it didn't stop, but now she really knows it doesn't stop.
It's a whole new world.
It's a level. It's a level. So I'm really, as we're doing these, and I'm just thinking about, making sure that back is pushed into the bench, the elbows are secure, how much nicer it'll be for our folks at home to have just those little font bars, like in between the recovery, just reminding them what's coming next.
I don't know what you mean. To be clear, there were a few different thoughts.
Lower like this, yeah.
In that.
Welcome to my head. It's exciting but exhausting at the same time. When the 15 seconds is coming, just saying coming next.
Like protein shakes?
No, exercises. Lower leg lifts, like now. So see how we were talking through the 15 seconds? And they are really not sure kind of what's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So just having that font bar on there, just saying coming up next.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah. Makes sense. So lower leg lifts, we can always alternate. Comments after the videos would be appreciated too.
Absolutely.
We respond to them.
And also what you'd like to see as far as strength goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like those.
Yeah. It's really fun to keep everybody out there. It's more fun on these channels to make it into a community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, where we have a voice, you all have a voice, versus it's just like everybody's going to do what we're going to say. Toe touches? That's not super fun.
Toe touches?
No, just having people just do what we say.
Toe touches are not super fun either.
They're okay. They're a nice bird. I like this
combination.
combination. This is like one of my favorite combos. I'm really excited for a different core combo, though. It's going to be really good.
Weighted core. Yes.
Oh, she loves weighted core.
I love weighted core.
So legs are straight. Pulse it up. Nice little stretch. Oh, it feels good to move. I wish I could get this video out just right away. The editing does take a little bit of time, even the uploading on these big files. So it is a process from recording to being able to publish it, but I think it's worth it. And I did promise the kids we would have a spin out this week as well. You should have seen the look she just gave me.
I didn't give you a look.
It was a look. It was a look.
Again, didn't tell me that either. But yes, I figured.
Harushi, you just got to show up. Okay, so last plank. Hey, is this for a kissy? Oh, you got an ear kiss. I'm going to tuck the tailbone. Okay, soft bend in the elbows if you are on high plank, like extended arms. You can drop down to knees if you have to. We're just really trying to flex every little bit of body that we can right now. Taking a big breath in. How you doing?
Good. I like planks.
She's so good at them too. I am not good at anything particularly.
I
just
don't agree.
Well, I just like to feel pain. So, what are we at? I am vibrating right now, kids. Good to be back, Harry.
It's good to be back.
We're going to bring it down to the knees, toes together, arms extended. And
Extra long ear bleeding beep. That's done.
That is our 30. We do stay, though, for a few minutes afterwards, doing a little bit of stretching. We can do some cat-cow while we're tucking and gazing upward. And then dropping the belly as we exhale. So again, really trying to scoop, drawing a nice arch in the spine. Exhale, roll it back down. When you're ready, we're going to transition up. Nice and slow. Do some arm across. You can do different stretches too. You don't have to do the same ones.
I'm good. I'm just trying to stand up.
A little bit dizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing too.
Yeah. Well, that was a thing.
It's not as much, but.
Yeah, we will be talking about a little bit of peri and menopause and yeah. So if you're into it, I mean, whether you are actually experiencing it or you are like a partner of somebody or your mom's going through it, like honestly, it's yeah, I don't think anybody can ever really tell you how it's going to be because it just seems so individual as well. Mm-hmm. Some chest stretches, right? Elbows out, just kind of opening the chest, relaxing the shoulders down. You can kind of pull the chest open. And then we'll do a little bit of quad stretch. We can hit the wall for balance and maybe run through some of the stretches that we do in spin as well.
Okay.
Sounds good. So if you're able to, you're like drawing the foot into the buttocks. If that's too much, again, like in spin, we say just center foot into the bike or on the bench.
Yeah.
Harry, you're so mellow now.
Totally mellow.
Wow. Let's take that.
And balanced.
Sit her down and then forward fold into it. Ooh, the hip is tight. Yeah, so, strength has always been important for different reasons, but, like, for those of you that may be, like, moving in to menopause or into it, tuck and roll, it's imperative now that we keep up with our strength training. So I'm 51 now, 52 this year. And, yeah, I can definitely feel how hard it is to maintain muscle. It used to be a lot easier when I was younger.
And when you stop, it just depletes so much quicker than it used to.
Yeah, the body really eats upon itself there. It's an interesting little science experiment. Bring the foot over to the hip, sit and forward fold. So.
But it goes hand in hand with healthy eating and sleep is so important.
Yeah. All those, hopefully that everybody is able to take a little bit more time to make sure that it's a priority. Tuck and roll, shoulders back. And then Trisha's favorite, because I'm sure Trisha's going to end up doing this one. I love this one. It opens up the back and the chest. Well, that's it. We ripped the Band-Aid off. We're back for strength. It's only going to get better with your feedback too, with your comments. And
I think we nailed it.
I don't know if we nailed it, but we did it. There we go. Thanks, guys.